thought was pretty funny. And when we always got to, just kind of release a little bit on the show, get out of the seriousness, get out of the analytics and whatnot. Um, and just dive into some of these funny topics that we see. And this one here is apparently Tom Brady. He's either considering it, he's already moved like towards it. We don't really know. I feel like if I was Brady, I would kind of keep my life on the low, not even considering how I just retired from the league. But one, I would just want my privacy, and two, like just move in silence. You never tell a person your next move. But nonetheless, Tom Brady is potentially going to chase stand-up comedy. And at first, this seems kind of funny, right? Because it's just like, one, why would you bring this up on the show? Two, would it even be great? Like, what would be the context of the stand up? But when I think about a guy who spent some of the longest time in the NFL, let alone in a professional sport, one of those most smash mouth, unforgiving, relentless, professional sports in the NFL, um, seeing how he was after the Patriots, having such a big move in his career, obviously going down as the greatest of all time, winning the most Super Bowls out of any person, let alone franchise in league history, seeing how he kind of changed a little bit when he went from the Patriots Tom Brady to the Bucks Tom Brady. So I say all that to say, I feel like there would be a lot of experiences that Tom Brady could allude to that could just potentially kind of be a funny talking point for him. But I mean, Tom Brady doing stand-up comedy isn't like the sexiest idea, but I mean, the guy's smart. I would probably put him as maybe, I mean, some would say the best. I have Manning the best. He's definitely top two, top three, not top three, like top two for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever y'all want to say about Brady, we know that he's the GOAT nonetheless. But this would be pretty interesting. Again, just knowing all the experiences that he's had, like going through the divorce, like handling things with his kids. He's going through a lot in life, no question about it, right? And just him, kind of having this vent. Um, I guess him kind of having this vent be would be cool for him. It would kind of be a release, I guess. But apparently, it's been a passion of his. Nonetheless, this has been a passion of Tom Brady's. He wanted to chase this for a while, and again, some relentless possible humor, some ruthless type of humor, kind of like when, again, it felt like he was kind of an asshole when he went to the Bucks, right? He was throwing the tablets, and we always knew that he was chippy and he would talk to his teammates certain ways, but I could see him maybe making jokes about the Tuck rule, about the Falcon Super Bowl. I mean, about how he won the Super Bowl in a year where the world was shut down. I mean, Tom Brady got really witty towards the end there in his career. But I mean, I would tune in. I would see what he would possibly be about, especially if he, got on YouTube with it. Got on TikTok. Was doing some YouTube shorts. I mean, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case is. If he gets a media team behind, as we've seen, like, and this is kind of like another thing as we're talking about it here on the show. He's already got the TB12 brand. If y'all don't know who Shannon Sharp is, he's got an awesome talk show called Club Shay Shay. We've got What's Right with Nick Wright. We have a lot of people that are on shows, but also go off and do their thing on the side. He's got the Let's Go podcast. So maybe we're looking too much into it. This is just an extension of Brady. I mean, he's going through a lot in his life. He said he was going to play till 45. He did it. Maybe he said at one point he was going to have the most Super Bowls ever. He did that. He's clearly the greatest quarterback of all time. Not even going to debate that. So it's going to be a new version of Tom Brady, but I'm excited for it. I'm not going to say I'm excited for it. I'm interested to see how it plays out for him. Considering this could turn into a business move again, get yourself on social media, get a team behind it, whether it's going to be, God, I actually saw Jeff Dunham, the guy who does a lot of the puppet comedy. If you don't know who he is, go look it up. Jeff Dunham, Dunham, Jeff, Jeff Dunham. I know I spelled it backwards, but either way you get it. He actually invited Tom Brady out to do his opening act for him since Brady's wanting to get into stand-up. So like even just then, like Brady could be totally bullshitting all of us, right? We don't even know if Brady's actually going to do this, but the fact that he's already getting that reaction from, some of these actors, some of these comedians, celebrities, whatever the case may be. So my message, go for it, Brady. I mean, go for it, dude. You've lived a hell of a life. I think it would be cool if you've actually got the humor and the wits to pull it off, because we know that you've been an asshole in the past before. We know you're very witty. We know you have a lot of experiences. Again, you're very knowledgeable. You're very smart. So this could be something interesting. But y'all let me know in the comments, what do you think about Tom Brady potentially chasing excuse me, stand-up comedy he delayed that deal with Fox in order to be able to again, we don't know the rumor. Apparently he's not going to continue to chase Giselle. Apparently he is, like I said, he's going to hold off for about a year or so from Fox. So it's going to be interesting, and this is going to be something that he puts into his